Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. So my topic is about the soul and spirit, or in regularly about the program of the God invisible creations. The soul and spirit as mentioned in the religious book, like I said, and I complete all of this religion information that give to you one by one, from the Buddhism and the Hinduism and the Judaism and Christianity. I talk about what they do, what they believe, and how they practice, and also the last that my idea or my point is to know how about these soul and spirit, what they say or what they believe. So, and I conclude that the Buddhism and the book of Buddhism, just they say the soul and spirit is natural. Is a natural essence is that we cannot see, but it is as a natural with the insan, with the human being. And then after that I explain about the Hinduism. Hinduism also said that the soul and the spirit as a in the circle going and coming, out and in, but still in the circle of life of human being. And after that I give information about the Judaism, all the historical point of view, all the practicing, all the belief point, all the initiate of the Judaism, that I said that is this holiest religion. And then because of two prophets was involved in the Ibrahim alayhi salatu wasalam and Musa alayhi salatu wasalam. And at the same time, it's very important in that religion I mentioned was that Musa alayhi salam was directly talk with the Rabb, with his creator, Allah. And God mentioned to him directly that you are as a composition of soul, because the soul is with you. And then the philosophy of the Judaism later on come out by a lot of other idea that the body and soul and spirit is one as a whole. And then Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala mentioned to Musa, you have responsible to do this, to do that. And then all the book of Torah come out, and I mentioned all about the Judaism one by one. And after that I came to Christianity, and then Christianity also which the Hazrat Isa alayhi salatu wassalam was the main point of Christianity, even though the time of Isa alayhi salam was not named about the Christianity, because he was from the Judaism family, Judaism tribes. But he did not agree with those secular Judaists, that the Jewish that they didn't wrong, and then he come out by right, because God tell them that you are responsible, that you are the one to say. But unfortunately, as I gave Alex a story to you, that Isa alayhi salatu salam killed by the Jewish, and then he elevate his body until to that come back. So the soul and the Christianity is a kind of saying the soul may signify merely an individual person. So, and also the saying about the soul as a kind of psychology, as a way of understanding, and many things. But because the Isa alayhi salatu wasalam did not mention entirely directly what is the soul or what is the spirit, because he himself considered as a spirit. He did not mention that. But and after his crucifixion, later on, about 50 years later, the religion of Christianity was, or the book of the Bible was wrote. And but after his crucifixion, and at that time, one of the disciples stand up, he announced the name of the Christianity. But the book of the Christianity, or the manual of the religion of the Christianity, 50 years later was in shade. However, today is my main program was about the one of the another religion, because many times I mentioned six major religions. The like I said, the Buddhism, Hinduism, Judaism, Christianity, and Baha'i faith. So that Baha'i faith, I want to talk today about it. First of all, I have to give you all information that what is the Baha'i, why it's come, and what they practice, what is their belief. But even though when the Christianity is about 2 billion or more or less, same thing Islam after that, and same thing the Judaism, and after that. So, but this religion is just like yesterday come out, very new. What is the religion of Baha'i? Baha'i is the one of the person by the name of the Bab or Baha'u'llah, and they come from the Iran. So Iran was a very large, at that time, a part of Khorasan, and his boundary was until the north to Egypt, and then south to part of India, and then the west go to Europe, and then east to the Mediterranean. Very large area. But the government, the style of the time when the Baha'u'llah come, at that time they call it the Qajar kind of government was the name. And also the three religion was living, the people of the three religion, Zoroastrian, and other was Jewish, another was Christian, another was Shia. And the Shia actually is a Muslim, but this Shia people was, or Shia religion, even when they are Islam, they are believe in Muhammad, they are believe in Quran entirely, but they somehow some things that they are later I will explain. Maybe the time when I come I would like to explain what is the difference between Shia and Sunni. But anyway, this is about the 1500, the time of 1500 AD. They established the Shia religion officially in Iran. And after another 200-300 years later, about 1800 or 1840 sometime, the Baha'u'llah came. This Baha'u'llah person, he was a young boy when he come out from the wealthy family, and this boy was kind of show off and very strong, like the some boy has a lot of talents, a lot of muscle, and then say something up. When the Jewish saw him, and then they said, oh, it is good to use him, and then they pushed him. Oh, you are big, you are man, you are the one, or something. And he that what is the Shia? A lot of question. Why do you become a Shia? Why is this? And mostly about against the about the Islamic belief. They pushed him, and then probably never knows. And he come out by a idea. Oh yes, that is Prophet Muhammad ﷺ is not the last. So, and then he starting that kind of voice, and then that government was they put him in jail for almost I think 40 years. This boy go to the jail, and after 40 years he freed. But around the people which he already had their friends, they was made always propagation, kind of talk about him, even though he is in a jail. And people was bringing all kind of story about them, that he was like that. He was slowly he became very famous. When he got from the jail somehow, and then he went to Israel. Because why he go to Israel, I believe, and because the time when those boys, another boys, they help them, they push them to come out to be against Islam, against the belief, even though he called himself as Islam, a Muslim. I'm a Muslim. I'm believing in God, and so on. But only the main things is that the Prophet is not the end, or even though in the Quran, in a very frankly, we have in one of the verses, Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim, Ma kana Muhammadin aba ahadin min rijalikum walakin Rasulullah wa khataman nabiyyin. So this means Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala mentioned that is Muhammad is the one that be the khatim. This is no more after that. But this guy Baha'u'llah is called Bab at that time, I think, and he come out by this idea. So anyway, I would like to give you one more break, and then I come back talk about this religion, Baha'i. Thank you.